Here we go along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage on the game's opening play.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Second down, Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Eckley on to punt. He sends that one skyward. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
It's now 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hurts using the pop pass. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, this is Barkley. Open space inside the 10. Saquon is in for an Eagles touchdown. Barkley puts 6 up for Philly.
Eagles.
Eyes closed and my heart open just to get this off my chest and let my heart broken. Seeing how Goofy's a move for the green. Saying we on the same team, but what do that mean? Why build a bridge just to...
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. It's second down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. To throw, Hurts. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked by Malachi Starks.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives.
Derrick Henry angling to the sideline inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 87 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Calais Campbell up there to make the stop. And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
It's a really nice job there on the right side of the offensive line. They were the ones who got the key blocks. That's exactly where the point of attack of that run play was designed to go. And the back is able to find enough room and easily pick up that 1st down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Little quick pass to the receiver, heading right. Into space. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Jackson. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. We bring up second and long.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Play action now. Jackson. Jonathan Grenard getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to third and very long.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only able to rush the passer and put pressure on him, but the coverage is just so tight on the back end, there's just nowhere to go with the ball.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They put Smythe in motion. Third and long for Jackson. And this drive, an unmitigated disaster. He goes down for a third consecutive time. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And this is not going to work. He is stopped short of the marker. Boy, this one is worthy of second guessing. They've turned it over on down.
The result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll pitch it to Barkley. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
On the tackle. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the Ravens' 19-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Flushed to his left. Off he goes. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
Gain of 5 brings up third and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle is made at the 26-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
To throw is Jackson. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 36-yard line.
So play caller's dream, second and inches. From the gun, Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And less than a yard.
Here's Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that'll set up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
He's going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
It's a gain of 10. First
Now,
down,
Jackson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Jackson now on second down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Jackson on the move. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He gets free. And he will finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown, but he'll set his team up with first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's Barkley.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. Throwing is Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. To throw is Hurts. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
The
Philadelphia.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Going to go right back to Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, here's Jackson. That is over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles will have great field position right around midfield.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Hurts. Flush to his right. That's going to fall incomplete. Feeling the pressure, couldn't get the throw off cleanly, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So, on 4th down, here's Braden Mann to punch it away for the Eagles. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. At the 24-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Oh, get this downfield to Smite. Inside the 20. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll send Flowers in motion. Jackson looking to throw. That is caught, and he's in. Durham Smite. Touchdown, Ravens.
Baltimore.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
2-point conversion.
They'll let Henry try to run for it, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he will not be able to turn up field. He'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
The 45-yard line.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. This one over before it started. Hit behind the line. It's going to be a loss of a couple.
On the stop. A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
On third down, it's Hurts. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
LeJohntay Wester on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll pitch it out here to Henry. He'll be slowed up and taken down. That play goes nowhere. Stuffed behind the line for a loss.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
1st and 10.
A gain of 34 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Eagles'
Jackson now.
33-yard line.
A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven 1st down.
On the tackle. A gain of 12. 1st down, Ravens.
Back to throw, Jackson. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game.
And no good.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a two-possession game here late.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time, all three timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Here's 2nd down.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing Jackson. And they continue to go backwards. He is sacked again. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Here's Henry. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up